So welcome back to another episode on Life Express. Life Express, we are echoing for change, and this is LiveLife TV. LiveLife TV says we are living life to change lives. So always make sure the life you are living is bringing positivity into this world. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel as well. Like, comment, and share. Me, I'm Madina, your friend, Nana Kofi Adumata. You can call me Calentex, you can call me Edutex, you can call me any name you know me of. Namajo also. I bring you the topic of the day. See you. So on today's episode, I'm here to talk about the 5 things I think we shouldn't do too much. 5 things maybe I'm enjoying say it's necessary for us to do, but we shouldn't overdo it. We shouldn't do it too much. So the first thing I want to highlight on is trust. You should never trust too much. So basically, trust is having confidence and faith in something or someone. So what you're saying, everything we do, and so on, mostly we do with people. You can't do certain things on your own, especially with businesses, especially in relationships. There should be someone that definitely you would be in contact with, or someone that definitely want to be. What if the person also have a vision, or what if the person also have something planned, or also person or man? How are you going to even accept what the person is doing for you? If someone is working for you, this person is fully committed in whatever we are doing. Always put it in your mind that the 100% commitment it wouldn't be there forever. One day the person would have a different thought, or the person will have a different plan, or the person will try to follow his or her vision and achieve on those goals so commitment it wouldn't be there forever. On also movie. So having full trust in someone, I think is wrong. So the next thing I want to highlight on is expectation. You shouldn't expect too much from someone or something. So expectation can be a probability. So it might happen or maybe it ain't happen. So what I say. So expecting too much from someone, for instance, promises. Obia promises will say, by the end of this month, now you've put in all your mind on that thing. So what if something uncontrollable happens to the person? Or what if the person has a change of mind? Say, the next month. What are you going to feel? You'll feel disappointed. So expectations, expecting too much from someone or something, will turn out to be a disappointment for you. So my advice, a little advice I have for you is you shouldn't expect too much from someone. All right, so the next thing I want to highlight on is thinking. We should learn how not to think too much on something or someone. Sometimes we tune our mind on one thing. We think about that thing whilst there are other possibilities, other things by your life my boy. So we should learn how not to think too much on something. So for instance, thinking too much on one person, say you admire the person, you want to have a relationship with the person, but you've tuned your mind just to one person, while there are other people outside that want to get all interest in you. So tuning your mind with that person will distract you from seeing the other side of your love life or your love journey. So what I say, thinking too much on something or someone causes distractions to you. So another example is I've tuned myself, say, I need a record label, I need someone to sign me. Whilst I can do certain things on my own by learning instruments, by learning how to record myself for my personal gain, but I've tuned myself just for record label, be signing me, be buame. Whilst me and I need improvement. I need something to boost me up in my vocals. So thinking too much on it, have distracted me from doing other things a bit more bringing progress in my music career. So I think thinking too much on something will cause distraction to you. So the next thing I want to highlight on is worry. we shouldn't worry too much. Worrying about something too much or someone too much, wouldn't bring any change to you. It wouldn't bring any difference to you. Instead, I think we should figure out the solutions to the problem now. Emma worrying. Worry always comes with negativity, something negative be at all. For instance, sorry, and the machine I'm using, a car, it could be a car, it could be a laptop, it could be a phone. I'm having problem with it. I'm worrying about the problem now 2 minutes too much, so it doesn't even give me the opportunity to figure out the solutions to it. So you keep on worrying, and it keeps delaying you. It keeps taking out your energy. It keeps taking out your time. I hope you understand. But instead, if we figure out the solutions to the problem now, I think it will make things or life easier for us. So worrying about something too much wouldn't bring any change to it. Or rather, it's advisable say we figure out the solutions to the problem now. Am I worried? All right, so the last thing I want to talk about is love. You shouldn't love too much. So in most religions, especially the Christian religion, they talk about love. Love is a very, very powerful thing. But oya no masa aka say do yonko ese oho. Love your neighbor as yourself. So love your neighbor as yourself simply means you should learn how to love yourself first. You should learn how to embrace yourself, appreciate yourself first before you love another person. I hope you understand. So I remember one thing a woman be catching me some time ago. Say it's good for us to love, it's good for us to pour out love to someone. But this same love, we should learn how to split it into two, keep one for ourselves, and give the other half to anybody who deserves it. Like how the golden rule stated, or say, do unto others what you want others to do unto you. So we should learn how to embrace ourselves, because if I love myself, there are certain things I mean, so I will learn how to also adapt that thing. I mean, I hope you understand. So we should learn how to love ourselves first before the other half of the love and go outside and go anybody who deserves it. We shouldn't love too much. We shouldn't give 100% love to people too much, because people can disappoint. Nipa ye nipa. I hope you understand. Nipa ye nipa. Human beings will always be human beings. So loving too much will bring you heartbreaks, especially in our relationship. In our friendships, in our businesses. Loving too much will bring all these negativities to us. So we should learn not to love too much. So these are the 5 things I'm going to say we should adapt into our daily lives. Too much to bring distractions and negativities to us. I hope you understand. So these are the 5 things I'm going to say. It will help us. If we don't do these things too much in our daily lives, it will help us bring progressions. It will help us bring success to ourselves. And remember, this channel is also open for anyone who wants to pass through to share anything positive to the world as well. This is Life Express. You see, we are echoing for change, and this is LiveLife TV. We are living life to change lives. See you next time in our channel. Subscribe. Remember, like and comment, share. See you next time, and you'll be back on Life Express.